we have nutrition education, our nutritionists wake up, and our government policies are geared towards that, we would really have a problem. Like in South Africa, we have sometimes between 50 to 60% of obesity levels.
Okay.
And you're absolutely right in terms of the general trend in terms of when girls have their first menses and so on. And globally, it's decreasing. You know, once upon a time, it used to be from 13 to 14 and so on. It keeps coming down. And you're right also that as the child grows fast, in terms of putting on weight and so on and so forth, those changes also happen to occur very rapidly. And so the chances of a 10-year-old, for example, becoming pregnant are very, very high, are much higher today than it was maybe 30 or 40 years ago. And so it is worrying, apart from the fact that being overweight as a little girl, if a child is overweight, by the time they become teenagers, the chances that they will remain overweight is about 75%. And then as adults, the chances that they will remain overweight or obese is about 50%. So the general, principle is that we should actually work with parents, and the schools to actually ensure that there is proper nutrition education and that children are being taught and encouraged to have the right balance of foods. That is not too much, but it's well balanced so that their growth will follow a normal natural curve rather than being overweight at 9 or 10, which is a very dangerous thing. We are seeing in Ghana, by the way. Some studies have been carried out. Professor Analate, who used to be at the University of Ghana and now is the head of the nutrition division at Food and Agriculture Organization, they carried out some work here in Ghana, and they found that in the schools, particularly the private schools, we have a lot of 9-10-year-olds who are overweight and obese, and that is worrying
as well. Okay, I know just very recently there was a report that came out about the dangers on using eating from plastic, these takeaway.
Actual fact, it is something that our government policies must discourage, putting foods in plastics and encouraging people to eat, particularly hot food, degenerate, and that is very dangerous.
I know there's a nutrition conference happening.
Yes.
Is it this Sunday?
It's starting this Sunday.
Okay, just tell me the theme and what it's about.
In fact, the theme is on food security in Africa, looking at the challenges that we face as a continent, but also the opportunities that we have to bring about sustainability. And I must give a lot of credit to nutritionists in Ghana who have worked together with the African Nutrition Society to put together this conference that is bringing global leaders in nutrition right here at our doorstep in Ghana. And so we're going to start off with a GM debate where we're going to be looking at genetically modified foods. What is genetically modified foods? And I've heard different sides of the coin talk about genetically modified foods right over the heads of the ordinary Ghanaian. So we are giving opportunity for the population to come to Gimpa at 3 o'clock on Sunday and hear something about genetically modified food, and we would ask the basic question, put those basic questions to the experts. What actually is genetically modified food? What is the future? Apart from that, the conference actually starts on Monday, where we're going to be talking about various other issues on food security, on maternal nutrition, and some of the things that we've talked about.
How long will the conference last for?
It starts on Monday and it finishes on Thursday.
Okay.
And it's open to, unfortunately, it's not open to the public unless you are able to pay $100 a day, or, sorry, not $100, not dollars. About 750 CDs.
But it's for nutritionists. Okay.
For nutritionists.
Okay.
Yeah, but they can come to the GM debate on Sunday, and that is free.
That's free.
That's free.
Perfect.
Actually, it has nutritionists, agriculturists, food scientists, health economists. It's a whole range, because we realize that nutrition is not for one group of people. It's a multidisciplinary, multi-sectoral issue. And so we're bringing all these people together.
Brilliant. All right, I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Paul Amuna, who's a public health nutritionist and consultant, and also to Dr. Francis Zoto, who is also a nutritionist.